And you also didn't want to jump, so the previous question you'd asked was, what about the physicality of the body?
Mm-hmm.
So we have, in one way of looking at it, we've dealt with the physicality of the body by seeing that it's not, that if I am that which sees,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in a physical place. I'm not a form or a color or anything like that. So I'm not physical. But senses, you know, the seeming reality of the body might still arise for someone who's even gone through this little
Right.
exercise.
Right.
And it might seem, for many people, like, it's okay, like I'm kind of airy and oceanic right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. And then I stub my toe
Mm-hmm.
going to the bathroom at night or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it seems like
Yeah,
the
no more
body,
airy oceanic now.
right.
Son
Yeah.
of a bitch!
You know, like physical means pain somehow.
Yeah.
But let's look at the sense of surprising, sudden pain.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, we wouldn't say that the pain is in the coffee table.
No.
Let's say you stub your toe, you bark your shin on the coffee
Mm-hmm.
table going across the room at night. You wouldn't say the pain is in the coffee table.
No.
And now we don't really want to say that the pain is in the leg because, well, we haven't investigated that yet, but the leg can be seen as another object like the bracelet
Mm-hmm.
or like the pad. And so the leg can be seen. One can look at their feet.
Mm-hmm.
You can look at your knees.
Right.
In fact, have you ever actually had the chance of, maybe you're in a strange mental gestalt or something and you look down and you wonder what these two lumps are here, and then you say, oh, those are my knees.
Mm.
Has that ever happened with any part of your body that it just kind of sitting there and you forgot, perhaps? And then there's a form.
Not since I gave up psychotropic drugs.
Or maybe something's asleep or something. It can be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if the body were really tied to what you are, it would
Mm-hmm.
never be able to lose that connection.
Right.
But it's a visual form in that
Mm-hmm.
respect. And the movement of the body. The kinesthesia, if you move a leg, I'm moving my leg
Mm-hmm.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
Move your foot. Move your arm. Let's
Mm-hmm.
try that. Move the arm, it's actually better if you move it from the shoulder, like move up like this,
Mm-hmm.
slow. And now move back down, slow. Now in that motion, whatever it is that arises there, the feeling, the sensation. If we say sensation, it sort of sounds like it's happening through the body. But
Mm-hmm.
that's exactly what we're investigating, whether that's
Mm-hmm.
the case. That feeling doesn't itself tell you that a body is doing it. It doesn't tell you that there's an arm doing it. Remember, like you made the realization before that touching this doesn't tell me that a finger is touching it.
Mm-hmm.
Same as this. This feeling doesn't tell you that an arm is doing it.
Right.
I mean, it gets put together with other things that make a story about the arm later,
Mm-hmm.
but just the feeling itself doesn't communicate that to you.
No, it's just a sensation.
Yeah. And it's the same thing with a yogic neck roll,
Mm-hmm.
you know, where you start front, and you maybe take 15 seconds to move your head from the front all the way to the side. I don't know if we will have enough time to actually go through all 15 seconds, but
Wow.
doing it very slowly is very illustrative because it removes the sense of a constant sense of control, like I'm doing it, which is another kind of thing we can investigate later, the sense of intent. But just the movement itself. Now I'm going back to the front. The movement itself doesn't tell you that there's a head, there's a neck. It almost feels oceanic itself. So that's another kind of sense that doesn't communicate externality or physicality.